Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, and Coffee Talk is about the ship Margaritaville. Okay, I've heard so much about it. I did reviews. This ship used to be owned by Costa Cruises. It's had a bad history. It's been sold a few times. It hung around in the Bahamas. Carnival got hold of it, and then she sold it in 2019, something like that, to the company who has it now, who's painted it, cleaned it up, changed some of the decor in it, and it's called Margaritaville. Now, this is a theme is Jimmy Buffett, everything Jimmy Buffett. But Lali DeLoga did do a 2-night cruise. He booked it. He got on there. They found, they gave him a nice room. He did not book this room. It was a suite. It was very roomy. Like, it has a tub, a nice balcony, nice room. Okay. He did not give the cost of that room, but it's a nice room. Then he said the buffet still needs to be updated and approved, but I haven't got to the good stuff yet. Okay, I haven't got to the good stuff. He said the steakhouse was outstanding. It is land prices, guys. Land prices. Okay, so about $300, he said. He showed pictures of great food, but he says the thing about this cruise that leaves it so memorable is the margarita show. He says it is the most favorite show he's ever seen. He says he's not a big Jimmy Buffett fan. I'm not either, but he said he loved this show. But he says every day is embarkment day. Why is that? This is what caught my attention, and I'm happy to share it with you. That even though he got on in Florida, when they went to the first island, right? You can debark that ship if you want, go stay at a hotel or an all-exclusive for a week, and you can get back on. I believe that's the trick. I'm going to double check that. Don't go no. Yep, I was correct. You can. You can get off the ship there. You can stay at an all-exclusive 7 days, 10 days, whatever you want. And then when you're ready to go home, you can get right back on the ship, go back to your room, and say, hey, let's go, and go right back to Florida. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever heard a cruise ship doing that. It's definitely different. That's on a 2-night sailing that Lali DeLoca just did. So let's find out more. You can also do it the reverse. People on the Bahama Island can get on this ship, go to Florida, stay a week or two for vacation, get back on, and go back to the Bahamas. Now, isn't that something? I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, this ship has an amazing pizza place. Not included. Pizza's about $15. It's called Frank and Lotus. You can order your pizza. And then what's really cool, there's a robot that delivers it to you. That's right, a robot. I mean, yeah, you're paying full price for a pizza. It's made to your liking, and then a robot brings it out to you. Okay. Okay, their dining is included. This is their grand dining. It's called Finn's, and from what I understand, the food was excellent. It's pretty much the same that's served on most cruise ships, and from what I see, I have to admit, Tony did cover everything he needed to cover when it came to showing pictures of the food and what they have to offer. But he did, and he's a picky eater, but he loves food, and he says this is pretty good food, and it is included. Okay, next question is, what type of cruise is it, and who's it for? Well, the captain said for the locals. That makes sense. The locals, the loyal, that makes sense. Let's think about that. Let's not forget about the curious. I know. They see this massive ship. They're like, okay, they hear the music. I want to go on that. I'm curious. Oh, yeah. Most of all, people who want to go to the Bahamas without flying because they don't like to fly, just get on the ship, have a nice cruise trip, stay a week in the Bahamas, get back on the ship, and go straight back. I think that's that's a good reason to take this cruise. I would think so. I mean, Grand Bahamas, I wouldn't call that my top, but there are nice places to stay there. So don't get me wrong. Now, this is an upbeat cruise. So there's lots of bars, lots of drinking, lots of dancing, lots of going on. So you got to remember, this is the Margaritaville of all Margaritavilles. So it's an upbeat cruise. It's not one of those quiet and got a book over your face. It's not one of those cruises. So don't make that mistake. So if you want to go on an upbeat, interactive, socializing, music, dancing, this is the cruise for you. And you want to go to the Bahamas and not fly, this is great for you. Now, it is a slow moving ship, so you're not going to have all those bumps and bruises that people say, I can't go on a ship, I get sick. This is it. It is such a smooth ride because it's going really, really slow. Now, the cost for one person, you know, I'm not going to do the breakdown because it's different for each and every one, but they do have a breakdown. It was inexpensive for a 2-night cruise, but just think, if you're going to an all-exclusive on the Grand Bahama Island, that price is not included in this. But if you're just doing the 2-night back and forth just to get away, just to try something different, to just check this out, just remember, this is now offering a 4, a 5, and a 7-night cruise now out of Florida. So if you're looking to do something different out of the norm and just have a cool time, this is the ship for you. A lot of people said the cool part was sitting there at the pier, to having a drink, watching people from the Bahama Islands with suitcases getting on to go to Florida for a vacation. So it's like the most high-class shuttle bus that you could ever have, but it's a cruise line. And now they extended their cruising to, 4, 5, and 7 days. So check it out. Try something different. If you like some of Jimmy Buffett's music, you're going to love the show. The food, I heard, is great. They have a lot. They do have things that are not included. I did hear the internet was horrible. Don't do it. That's fine. That's your opinion. The drinks are equal in price, about $12. Specialty drinks. So if you're all good with that and you just want to have a good time, or if you just say, well, I've done this cruise line, I've done that cruise line, I've done Disney, what else is there to do? Let's go to Margaritaville, because that sounds like a blast. So I hope you're all happy to hear this change instead of gossip and blunders and everything else on Coffee Talk. That is my review on the Margaritaville that everyone has been asking me about. So I can't wait to share more with you. So see you Monday at the next Coffee Talk. Bye-bye.